message from the management: eating or drinking while watching these videos is not advised. You do this at your own risk. And please don't come running to me when you snot coke all over your computer screen. Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed. And if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Friday haul lipstick updates. Friday haul, thank you for the love. Lipsticks are on the way, white teas and Amazon finds. Shall we jump in?
Okay, before I get into anything, let's do a lip combo and then I will tell you how much I love you and how grateful I am. Okay, so today we're going to do the OG Rose, which is Kate lipstick, which is very reminiscent of, it's actually as close as you can get, as close as possible to my old Estee Lauder Rose Amethyst. And then the lip liner is Magic, and it is. This was one that when I was trying to narrow it down, there was something about this one. And that's all three of them. I just felt like were different enough that I needed them. So this is the one that...
You don't need any of them, do you?
It's not even hardly detectable, but it has a slight bit of pearl. So here we go. This is Magic. And again, you see that I still have, this is what I would do. I've put my makeup on and I have the residual of the foundation, which is the Maybelline Serum. Oh, my light fell down. I've got one little light to help me here. And I did sharpen it yesterday. So, and I'll put a picture in.
For the love of fuck. Do we need to know she sharpened it yesterday? Do we even care?
Here of me wearing it other times. And I would probably apply it better in my own mirror because it looks like I did something wonky right there, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, so there is Magic.
Could it
It's
be
beautiful.
magic?
I mean, the lip liners you will never regret. I don't care what color lipstick you wear. The lip liners are good for every single woman. The lipsticks, I get it. They're a little bit on the lighter side, but I'm thinking I might do some more. And so today we're gonna do Kate, and she's beautiful. She has just enough little slickiness.
Can anyone see that? Is it just me? Lisa, do you watch your videos back now that you're not editing them? Can you see that? Because I can't see anything but the lip liner.
In her, but yet it lasts all day, gets better as the day goes on. Love it. Okay, I just noticed I had a little piece of flaky skin. I'm dry all over. Okay, so here is, see how I'm going up over that lip?
It's not rocket science putting on a fucking lipstick, Lisa. Women have been doing it since they were 3 and they were nicking their mothers. That little girl. It's my lip kick. Where did you get it from? Home Depot? I've got a whole array of children in my head saying daft things. Maybe if you weren't exfoliating yourself to the nth degree, you wouldn't be dry.
Liner. Like that. This is my mom's favorite combo, is...
Why does she make it such a performance?
This one. And so you see that it's just so good. It's just so good. And I wear it like this all the time. It lasts so long. I feel like this side is showing up more because I did a wonky lip liner. Okay. And then if I want a little something something, I will use either, remember that e.l.f. lip oil that's that light baby pink. I can't remember the name right now, but I will list it below. The Buxom Celeste. Or today I thought we would try something new that Buxom sent me in PR this week. And it's so funny because I placed a big order on Ulta and I saw these and I didn't get it, but this is perfect. So it's their new addition to their lip glosses, and it's Dolly with Dangerous Dolly lip liner, Dolly Light and Dolly Light. Dolly medium, Dolly deep. If you don't know, Dolly's their bestseller. So I thought we would use Dolly Light because that's the one I almost got when I was thinking of ordering. So let's swatch this. Oh yeah, this is going to be perfect. There's the swatch. And so what I'm going to do is first I'm going to do what I would typically do. Yes. Oh, that is pretty. Then if you want to take it.
Is it? I can't fucking see anything.
To the new level, and this is the lip combo I was wearing in New York when I went with Kelly, and I wore that black dress. I will put a picture in here. And that day I used the e.l.f. gloss over it to get the more like powdery pink color. That is the thing. Okay, you guys know from being here, I use lipsticks all different kinds of ways and lip liners all different kinds of ways. I think of them as ingredients to a good lip. So work with it. You know, if you think that the lipstick, I mean, who couldn't love that? Who could not love that pink? It's just beautiful.
Why? Why do you put your arm 10 foot behind you where neither you or we can see it?
If you love cream cup, if you love any of, even if you liked lingerie pink or some of those others that are a blue tone pink, you will love this. Love it, love it. So
Love it.
thank you to Buxom for sending those to me. And I do have many more lip products to show you that I purchased from Ulta this week because I told you I'm not going to be obnoxious. I love my Chanel 22 bag, but I don't want to have to wear it every day. So I don't expect you to only wear my lip liners.
Yeah, you do.
I think they're the best. I do. But I want to show you other things too. So I'll be right back. Okay, so before I go any further, you guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart for my launch of my lipsticks and lip liners. And I'm going to try not to cry because we were blown away by how many you guys bought and how well it did. We were not prepared. We weren't, which I think that is very common with a business or a launch. But you guys, I had not sent out one lipstick. I didn't make a special video. I just mentioned it last Friday, and by the time we woke up Saturday morning, they were sold out. And we're still selling the lip liners because we buy the lip liners in a bigger bulk. With lipsticks, because I formulated my own lipstick. I remember when I went to New York and I came back, we had to ship things back and forth. I want a little bit more slip. And I learned a lot about lipsticks. Because of that, you buy the lipstick in bulk, but they keep it like in vats. And you purchase the component, the tube, and then you have to pay again for them to fill it. And they tell you to only fill as many as you need at a time because you want to keep them fresh. And you know how I am about fresh lipstick. So we were not prepared. But that's a good thing, isn't it? Because not a good thing, but it's a good thing that you guys loved them so much and I had such a great response. I am so grateful. It means more, of course, than money to me because this is, I don't know, this just shows how close we are, how involved you are in my life and how involved I am in your life. And I just want to thank you so much. And I do not take it for granted. And I know it is a big, big accomplishment and compliment that you gave me. So thank you so much. Okay, so with that said, we do have more on the way. We had already placed another order just to have some coming. And we got thrown off because of Monday being a postal holiday. So many of you, the very first ones, because some of you saw it on the website before I even announced it. So those I think you should probably have. And then we sent a bunch out yesterday, which was Wednesday. Today's Thursday. The shipping department is going in there now. Let me tell you, it has been all hands on deck. Will's been putting together boxes. This is a family business.
That just makes me sick. You've got Will putting together boxes. You decided you wanted to sell lipsticks. Then you got bored of it in the middle. Well, now they're here and people are buying them. How fucking difficult is it for you to put the boxes together and put lipsticks and lip liners in a box and stick a label on it? How fucking difficult is that? No, you have to get John, Brooke and Will to do it all. Oh, I'm too busy. I'm the face of the company. I'm the one that's selling. I'm doing the videos. You minions will have to put it all in boxes. We weren't prepared. No, maybe you should have waited till they came in and had them all together so that you can go, who wants what? Boop, 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 in a box, done. But no. Organisation. They've never heard of it in fucking Wilmywood, have they?
That you're supporting, and we appreciate it. So thank you so much. I've had people ask me when they're getting them, and as soon as possible. We had over, let me go ask John how many orders we had in total. Hold on. Okay, so I just went and asked. They're like little elves. It's like the Keebler elves in there. Over 500 orders, about 550 orders.
See, like we were saying in the comments video, if you don't watch the comments video, you really should, because that's where you get to have your say, and we all laugh and joke about what's happened with this one in the previous videos. But how many? Let me see. 553,000 subscribers, and she only sold 550. There was only 550 people that ordered. And her fucking dipshit followers won't even put two and two together and figure that out. Hang on. Why wasn't there thousands?
That we are shipping out. So you can imagine I didn't even print enough of these cards, you guys, to go in there. I had to have them rush it, and they told me they'd be
disorganized. So fucking disorganized. How many lipsticks did you make? How many lip liners did you make? Right, I need a card for every single one of them, and if there's some left over, I can use them with the next shipping. How many boxes will I need? Are the boxes pre-made, or do I need to make them? Is there tissue going in them? Blah, 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 blah. Have the box with the tissue ready. And you just put the thing in, shut it, close it, stick a label on it, boom. Why is it such a big job for you? Angelica Nyquist does, well, she did, she's not doing it anymore, but she did a video a day, full on, checking out what new stuff was coming out and if she wanted it or not, looks, new palettes that she did a look with, blah de blah de blah, and ran her own company and packed her own shit and did it all herself on her fucking own. And you can't even, with your entire family, have the lipsticks sent out on the day that they were fucking announced. I don't get it.
Be ready today at 5:30, and I said, I don't go out at night. I won't just go get them first thing in the morning. So thank you. So I don't go shit, and they told me they'd be ready today at 5:30, and I said, I don't go out at night. I won't just go get them first thing in the morning.
Really? Shows how important it is to her to get them packed up and sent out to people that are excited to get them. Will they bother replenishing and ordering them again after this fucking fiasco? I doubt it. I don't go out at night. 5 o'clock is not night.
So thank you so much. I do not think you'll be disappointed. I really don't. I feel like, a lot of people put money into, and I don't fault them. I don't. It's kind of like me. I love to go to weddings. I never wanted a wedding. I am just not that way. So I did not put a lot of money or time or anything into taking any pictures of myself to put on the website. I will say the lady that did my web images, when she first got started, she was in the middle of doing some work for Dior. So every single person, right down to the person who did my images, were very, very high end and very, very professional, and high end brands that you see in Ulta and Nordstrom. My lipsticks and lip liners are made with the same people. So it's like I put my time and my energy. I didn't just go pick out things that were already available. I created them. And so I feel really good about you receiving a quality product. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I did not, as far as the cost goes, we did it as low as possible. So thank you. There.
So you got the cheapest one possible, is what you're saying? As far as the cost goes, we did the least. I really wish I could have ordered some just to see. Why are you not in there with the elves making boxes? You can't even be bothered your arse to drive and get the inserts. The fuck? Oh, but she's such a lovely woman and she really thinks about us. Yeah, of course she does. Whatever.
I feel like I was nervous, having to thank you because it's so intense. Okay, so I have so much stuff here. I have so much stuff in my head. I actually did a video this week in my car on things that I find super cool, and ding dong me, did it in the McDonald's parking lot. What was I thinking? I guess I was just wanting to do it quickly after I got my Diet Coke, and the background was just so ugly, and I wasn't feeling it, so I didn't post it. But there's going to be a couple of things in here that I find super cool. One of those is these sunglasses. Now, this is one of those things that I feel bad when I wear them because...
Why are you holding your hair up? You're showing us sunglasses.
You can't buy these anymore. And many, many, many of you have these. These are the Ray-Ban Clubmaster Blaze, which means they're made of this like super thin, lightweight material. And I love these sunglasses so much, but I do still think if you like the look that you will, and I'll put a picture in here of me wearing them, that you will still like the Clubmasters, and you can probably still find any of this Blaze collection on eBay or some of those sites that, buy their bulk they have left over. So I wanted to show you those in case you see them coming up in photos. And then I wanted to, where is this? I bought some stuff last time I went and had my hair done. I had my roots and color done last Monday. That was the day that I went straight to my hair. Then I had to rush her, which is a key point here. And then I went straight to getting my V-beam, which I think you don't see the results for about 2 weeks. And I think I can already see good results. Then what was it?
So you booked 2 appointments right next to each other and you rushed your hairdresser so you could get to the other appointment. Like you're so fucking busy you have to have everything done in a day.
That V-beam hair. Oh no, it was doctor, blood work, V-beam hair, and then V-beam. I think I rushed her. So my roots are a little bit darker than I would like, but I still think she did a good job. But next time I want to get them just a little bit lighter. But I did buy at the salon something that she has used on me many, many times, and it's this Kerastase mousse in Densifique. This is their line, like I've been telling you about, that plumps your hair, fills in the holes on porous hair, especially hair like mine that is naturally frizzy and textured and fine, but you have a good amount of it. So this is Densifying Treatment Mousse, hair visibly lacking density. I guess so, yes, but I'm not using it as much for that. I'm using it to kind of smooth out the cuticle, fill in the gaps, and just make it look better all the way around, and it doesn't have alcohol in it. Then I bought the Densifique Bodifying Shampoo, which has the same concept, and the conditioner. Here's the thing, I haven't used these yet because I gave them to Brooke to try, and she just brought them back today. So my hair today is second day hair. I have not even brushed.
I don't give a fuck about your hair. I'm not interested with your hair. Can you just put hair in a separate thing? I was going to speed things up, wasn't I? I forgot. I keep forgetting. I don't keep forgetting, but I forgot because I'm used to not doing it. If she hasn't shut up, I will speed her up.
Brushed it. I haven't brushed it since yesterday morning. I slept with it up in a ponytail. I used the Way Fine shampoo and conditioner, and then I did something that I've been doing different. And I know I brought it out here, but I don't see it. Hold on. Okay, here it is. I haven't brought it out yet. This, nothing new. I've been using this for how many years now? The bottle is new. I missed the old one, but I think it's refillable now. This Kerastase Ultime oil. This is something I used to do when my hair was long, and you can see it in all of my hair videos. But I had, for some reason, switched up my order, and I was doing the K18 heat bounce, which is what I did, and then I was putting in the Bumble and Bumble style cream, which is what I did, and then I was doing oil. It's not the same. Do the oil first. I've been doing 1.5 pumps and putting it in my hair, turning my hair over, and I do the whole like ponytail of your hair, especially on the ends, like right here. And then I go in with the heat bounce and the style cream, and this is what it's done. It's made it like smoother and, you know, straighter. So that is what I recommend. I think that's a good tip for those of you with naturally frizzy hair like mine. Okay, another thing I purchased, and I have not used this yet. I'll try it tonight probably. I don't know. So much of me wants to see what my hair looks like if I let it dry naturally. So I might do that tonight just because I'm looking so, this is going to be an underlying theme from here until probably April. I'm just looking forward to spring and summer. I feel like I've come home to the real me, the summer girl, and I can't wait until I can let my hair dry naturally. And so I might try that tonight and just take a really early shower. Anyway, this is the Kevin Murphy, and it's the Full Again thickening lotion. It has the same concept. I looked it up. I looked up the ingredients and read about it. It's the same thing where it uses.
How long is she going to go on about her fucking hair? And Lisa, how do you know what works when you're buying so much shite and using everything once? One time. Really? This is what you did before and you ended up with a fucking tub full of shite. A whole bath full of hair products. No one could get in the bath because she'd filled it with all hair shit. And she's going the same way again.
Proteins and polymers and hyaluronic acid and all of that stuff to fill in damage. And some of our hair just isn't smooth, you know, especially somebody like me that has it highlighted and colored, and gray hair is wiry and needs that filling in. So I will let you know, but it gets great reviews. And I looked at the shampoo and conditioner, it didn't get as good of reviews. So let's see how this does. Okay, now another thing I ordered from Amazon are these, and it's the Vita Labrada Everyday Blur Drops Concealing.
I think that might be something else. Shall we go back? Oh, no.
I love the Vita Labrada just in the tube, but
isn't that a tan thing, Vita Labrada?
hey, now another thing I ordered from Amazon are these, and it's the Vita Labrada Everyday Blur Drops Concealing Body Makeup. I already know that I love the Vita Labrada just in the tube, but I don't think it's that much better than like the Sally Hansen. But this is different. It's drops. Okay, I got medium, and I was thinking, why did I get medium? Because my real goal is not to, well, I wouldn't mind looking a little bit more tan, but what my goal was is just to make my skin look pretty. And this is the time of year where I'm battling not doing tanner. And I'll come back to that in a little bit. But let me shake these. I went back on Amazon last night to try to order the light ones, and I didn't see but just this one color. So it comes in a dropper, and so you put a drop, and it looks so too dark. But look how, and it's supposed to dry and not transfer and be blurring and be matte. So and they say to take a tissue and, like, gosh, the tissue isn't even picking up any, but look how pretty. Look, wow. That, if this works, this is going to be such a good thing for us. Wow, look how pretty that is. So I wanted to wear.
What happens when you wash your hands, though? You end up with a line, don't you? Your hands are all white and your arms are done. And I like the look of that, though. If you could get one of them for your face. I'm always looking for something to give my face a bit of colour, so I don't look so vampire-ish.
wear something today so you could see it like on my chest, but I also wanted to wear this Amazon dress so you could compare it to the one that I showed you last week. You guys, that's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, with that said, I have so many orders coming in. I try to time my packages so that I can show you. I don't like to hold on to stuff and then show you 2 weeks from now. I don't know. It has to be fresh. And the Monday no shipping messed me up. So I'm getting a huge H&M. It might even be an unboxing haul. It's huge. One of the biggest, probably just about as big as the $2,500 haul, because I spent $1,500 and there was a 20% off. Hoping there's some good stuff in there. That comes today. Then I did a Zara that I got yesterday, but I'll probably do that separate because it's just too much. And I've got a Sephora. In that Sephora is the new Armani I'm trying, is the Patrick Ta, some kind of balm that's supposed to look really pretty on your skin. So I'll be trying that too. The goal is, and this is what I was thinking earlier, the goal is to make my skin look as pretty as possible without using a tanning product, because I hate them mostly. And since I take a shower every night anyway, I can wash this right off. And because I want to get a few things done, like the V-beam that I had done for redness, I just made an appointment yesterday for next week. I'm going to have a spot and all the moles taken off my back. Nothing's wrong, but I don't like them there. And I need to get that done before we get out in the sun. And I
need to get that done before we get out in the sun. Maybe stay out of the sun and just put the drops on that make you look pretty and tanned. This is what she did every year. She used to get a laser peel or something, and then she'd go back out and cook herself. What is the fucking point, really? What?
want to have, like gunk on my skin. And then I'm going to call today. I'm thinking of getting another IPL done on my chest. My skincare has been, wow, it's made a big difference. But I'm thinking of maybe getting a IPL done. I'm going to call today and see what their schedule is like. So that's why you have to be at your whitest white, and it can't be anytime you're going to get out in the sun. So now is the time, ladies. Okay, so now let's get into my Ulta order. It was a good one. I just got it yesterday. So this is something new. It is the Physicians Formula, basically the Chanel Bronzer Universal. I mean, look at the comparisons. So this is my favorite though. This is the Bronzer Universal. A little thing is, oh my God, just the smell. A little thing is I get the deep one. And so this is deeper. So it's hard for me to compare, apples to apples. But what I did today, I used this on this side and I used this on this side. And there is not a big difference. A lot of that may be because then I go over.
Look how different it is when she sat there. Look how light that is, and look at what the colour actually is. Tell us you don't have 5,000 watt light bulbs shining on you and filters and fuck knows what else to make you look good.
Today I went over it with the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I think that's it. And then I used a blush. I used one of those new Dior ones because I wanted a pink blush to go with my pink lips. So at first I thought I'm not going to like this, but wow, it was impressive. It really was. If you have ever wanted to try this in the regular color, which is probably pretty close, you should try it. I'm a Physicians Formula fan. I really am. And it has it's the exact same component as the Chanel. So that was honestly better than I thought it would be. When I first saw it, I thought, you get what you...
I fucking hate it when she does that. I thought, World's most irritating woman.
Pay for, but I think they're pretty close. Okay, then, do you guys remember these brushes? They still sell them, but it's Smashbox, and this is a new brush. I love these brushes. I could really just use this collection just by itself. And so they came out with this new brush. Okay, so this is
Please tell me they didn't fucking send it to you.
the Smashbox 2-in-1 contour. And this is it. Okay, ding dong me. I tried to use this with the cream at first. That's not what it's for. This is for your powder. This is for your cream. And it is magnificent.
I hate double-ended brushes. Why do they have to do that?
Beautiful. Love it. But I've just used it today. So I love it though. Very glad I saw that and got it. Okay, many of you have asked me about the new Lancome eyeshadows. I tried to buy them. They were all the colors I would use were sold out at Dillard's when I first saw them, but they had them online. And so I got this color, which is Astral Beige. And when I got it in yesterday, I thought, oh, bummer. It's really not going to be enough for a crease color. That's okay. I'll use it for a lid color. You guys, this is pigmented and it was enough. Gosh, now I've messed up my swatching hand with my, let me see if I can, it's probably not going to, yeah, colors like this really aren't going to swatch well anyway. On me, it was enough for, it was, okay, it's actually what I used instead of the Physicians Formula contour palette. I started out with this color and it's what I've got down my nose for my whole contour. So pretty, velvety, beautiful. Love it, love it. So
Love it, love it, love it. No regrets, no regrets. Oh, Lord, how much longer have we got? Half an hour, fucking hell.
So that was a good surprise. A couple of good surprises here. Then I ordered the new Anastasia Haze palette, and it does not disappoint. Let me get this mirror out of my way here. It's beautiful. I did order a Sephora collection cool tone palette that gets really good reviews, and it'll get here today. But look at this. That is just beautiful. It is just beautiful. Every single color. So what I did is I used, that was surprising. Then, and I would say these are kind of close, these two colors right here. But then I used a little bit of that color, and then I used a little bit of this purple on the outer corner, and I used it a little bit underneath. I know I'm wild and crazy, but I love it. Anastasia palette, a little bit underneath. I know I'm wild and crazy, but I love it.
I'm sorry, that was wild and crazy, was it? Fuck's sake.
Anastasia palettes are good. Some of them have too much pigment or too much fallout, but this is a really good one if you are a cool tone palette lover. And then I got a new Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. I haven't even swatched it. It's Naughty Talk. And I do love her lipsticks. I really do. I think it looked lighter on the website. You guys, let me go wash this off and be right back. Okay, so, I mean, it came off. Is it all the way off? Yeah, it came off.
See how the littlest thing throws her for a loop? Oh no, I've messed up my swatching hand. But the thing is, Lisa, your swatching hand is shite because when you put stuff on there, we can't fucking see it anyway. And how do you think people that have that colour skin cope with swatching? Honestly, the woman's brain dead. Whee! I don't know if I can do another fucking half an hour of what I bought. How much shite has she got that it's going to take her a half an hour? And we even speeded up the hair. Rubbish.
So let's swatch it. Let me make sure it's dry. And what? Naughty Talk. I guess it's just like their cream formula. Ooh, that's pretty. A lot of you are going to like that. If you like Thanks It's Mac, Icon Baby, you know, some of those colors that definitely have color. Okay, and now I'm going to swatch it with the lip liner that
Some of those colours that definitely have colour.
I have on today, which is Magic, to just show you how that lip liner goes with everything. You will love my lip liners, I promise. Wow. Well, I'm a proud mama. So I will try that soon.
What?
Because, like I said, I like wearing different stuff too, but I do always wear my lip liners. I do. Okay, sometimes I didn't just because I wanted to, I didn't want to be obnoxious. But, okay, speaking of, I got the new shades of Lifter liners from Maybelline. Player is my favorite, but I ordered all the ones that I thought we may like. So this one is Upstate. As you can tell, I have not swatched these yet. Oh my gosh. And you know what I was thinking? Oh my God, I might have to get John to get that. I was thinking when I opened, all these came in yesterday. And I said, Brooke, if you want to swatch those, you can take those little things off, those little plastic wraps that you have to peel down. She says, no, I hate those things. I said, I know. I said, you wouldn't believe how much cheaper it is. I could have done that with my lip liners, but I didn't want to do that to you guys because I hate that too. The easiest way to do it is get your tweezers and try to grip the...
Right, so you cheapened out on having a wrapper on the lip liner that proved it was clean and no one had messed with it. So yours just come out as is and nobody knows if the lid's been off already, if someone else has fucked about with it or... Yes, those wrappers are annoying, but they serve a purpose.
The top and then pull it down. But I did all of these yesterday. You guys, I'm not going to give up here. Okay, I got to get into it. Okay. I don't know about the morale in there in the shipping department. I might have to buy their lunch. Okay, so this is...
Low morale in the shipping department. Yeah, maybe they're fucking sick to the back teeth of being treated like servants instead of family. It was your fucking idea to make lipsticks. You should be the one packaging them. I just can't with this fucking woman.
What did I say? Oh my goodness. Upstate. Oh, that's pretty. So that is it for those of you that like a really light lip liner. Light and beigey. Kind of like the old Lancome Natural Mauve. If you liked that, I think you'll like this one. Okay, this is Open Late. This one's going to have more color. Oh my gosh, this is pretty too. This would be good if you like MAC Soar and you wear pinks, but not too crazy pink. Okay, this one is, with my one good eye here, maybe it's a play on Maybelline. Okay, and this one looks good too. Wow, I like that one. That one's like the perfect, like...
Maybe it's Halloween. Are we really interested in 9,000 different lip liners? That's not something I use. And if I do use a lip liner, I use a clear one. So it goes with anything. But most of us, at this age, if we use lip liners, would have a favourite lip liner or would know which ones we like. We wouldn't still be fucking looking for new ones, would we?
Mid-tone shade. Very good, Maybelline. You did great with those. Okay.
Oh, well done, Maybelline. Yay! Maybe one day you'll be as good as me, Maybelline.
This just popped in my head. What is Estee Lauder thinking redoing double wear? I mean, there was a few things we could...
Who was it said she'd flip when she heard that?
...count on, and we could count on double wear. I mean, that made my stomach turn thinking about it. That is just as crazy as Laura Mercier getting rid of her mineral foundation and redoing her best-selling tinted moisturizer. You guys...
They had to do it because of different laws in the EU. Do keep up. Some things have been banned, so they had to reformulate. That's why they're doing it. They're not just doing it on a whim. Oh, I know. Let's fuck this up so it never sells again. No. They have to do it by law.
It's probably not going to be good. It's It's probably not going to be an improvement. I don't know. Let me know down below if you've ever known a staple product like that to be redone and improve. Let me know. So the thing is, I wear so many daggone colors. I don't even know what color to stock up on. I guess it would be like ivory beige, shell beige, rattan, and tawny. Maybe those. But
Why do you need 4 different colours, for fuck's sake? If I had to buy 4 different colours of foundation every fucking time, I wouldn't wear it.
I mean, I can't figure it out. Okay, so now these are the L'Oreal. They're like a knockoff or inspired by the Rhode lip contours. Somebody else really big does one that I'm sure I've tried. I just can't remember right now. So I ordered all the colors I thought we would be interested in. So let's go from lightest to darkest, I guess. Who cares? Let's start with this one.
Exactly, who cares?
Nude espresso. And so it's this, it's like where you're really doing like I do and contouring your lips and kind of, oh, it's blurring too. That's blur filler. It's good. It was so much that it made me remember that word. So that it's kind of blurry. That's that one. I don't think I want.
It made me remember that word. Pardon me, what word? Blurry.
Use that and a lip liner. Okay, let's do Worth It, which is one of their signature. It's kind of like Buxom's Dolly. That's more of your brighter pink, but still pretty. Okay, this is Worth It Medium, which would probably be more me. Yes, Worth It Medium. Okay, I'm gonna leave Worth It Medium out just in case. And then let's see, we've got Tea Time. Oh, wow. Okay, Tea Time. Tea Time is along the same lines as my lip liner in.
That then just reminded me of Tech Help when he was little for some reason. He was walking around the house one day. Tea towel, tea towel, tea towel, tea towel. It's like, what? What are you doing? What are you talking about?
Use. See how it's nude, but it still has a little bit of that tawniness to it, kind of like Dior Jungle that was discontinued. Yes, very pretty. And then this one's the darkest brown caramel, but I'm gonna.
This one's the darkest. You can't say darkest. She's as odd as 3 left feet.
Like it, I'm sure. Yeah. Very, okay, what makes them blurring? First of all, you don't have a point, and it's fatter.
You don't have a point.
You're going to not get as precise of a line. I feel a waxiness to them. So which one do you want me to try? Let's just try this one. Oh, geez. Let me pull this up close. Okay, get a good look. You'll see my lip liner hanging on for dear life, though. I just thought about, too, we are going to restock. Okay, you're going to see this tomorrow night. We're going to put everything back in stock as soon as we get everything shipped out. I can't take the pressure. And I can make as many as I want for the rest of my life. I am going to do more colors. So be thinking of that lipstick that you love so much that got discontinued. Don't think I have forgot about YSL Melon. And be thinking of the lip liners too that have gotten discontinued that we love. And let me know, because I want to do 3 and 3 again. Okay, so that is that. And then for the fun of it, let's try on this. Okay, we got a little bit of gloss and a little bit of my lipstick left. So this is the making of a good lip combo. It really is. There we go. Feels so good. Love it. Okay, not exciting, but could be. Have you seen people that dry their hair and then they just roll the ends up in those pink rollers and then they sleep with it and then you have a little bit of curl at the end? Well, every time I went to go look for those, you have to buy those great big packs in all different sizes. So I found these on Amazon and they're satin wrapped. I just got them yesterday. And they're cheap. I'm not gonna tell you they're like some fabulous product, but I want to experiment with rolling the ends of my hair, praying these don't fall apart, clipping it and sleeping like that and see what happens. So that's one of my upcoming experiments.
Stop talking about spearmint. You haven't even rolled it properly. You don't know how to put a roller in, obviously.
And then one of the things I had on my super cool list is bandanas. Does anybody remember when we were young, very young, I think 7th, 8th, or 9th grade, bandanas got to be popular, and it was right around the time that Esprit was popular. And one Christmas, I got an Esprit sweatshirt vest, and it had the multicolors across here and had some type of turquoise and a turquoise bandana. And what you did was roll it, roll it, roll it. And you literally, you tied it and it just hung there. And I wore that in junior high school. Well, bandanas are making a comeback. I still want to order that one from Golden Goose, the faded rose. It's just on my list. Sometimes things have to hang on my list for a while before I go through with it. But I ordered this one from Amazon and it's really pretty. And I like.
So it's nearly the same as the one that you're fucking, what's the word, leching over. Why won't that one scratch your itch? Why does it? Because it has to be designer, doesn't it? It has to have a name.
Like that it has, where is it? Has a horse on it. So Brooke has not had a chance to steam. Oh, are they trying to do, okay, nope. I was gonna say, are they trying to do a Hermes? But no, it's got a, that is cool. It's a cross and a heart and an anchor. Wow. Let me see. I mean, as you can see,
I don't know what you're talking about. You keep wiggling it around. Where's the cross, the heart and the anchor? And really, could you not have steamed that yourself? How difficult is it?
Sheer. But I want to try it. And the way I like seeing them is where you fold them kind of like that way. Or this is kind of how I like to see them. I think I'm going to have to play with it. But I think I like them like this, where you kind of just do a square knot. Yeah. And we just do it like that. I mean, I would do it lower. It's one of those things. Honestly, this would probably be the best. I think sometimes when you try too hard, it gets worse. But underneath like a jacket or with a black dress or underneath some other stuff I'm going to show you, I think it would be good. And okay, so I went in Barnes & Noble this week. I think it was I went down to the beach. It was one of those days, it was Monday. And I didn't have any eye makeup on. I did not have a good outfit, but I thought I'm gonna ride down to the beach and do an outfit of the day. I'll put that in here. I had on aloe sweatpants, I think a Quince cashmere sweater, my Amazon leather coat, which is so good,
and slippers.
And my old Uggs, they don't sell anymore. And anyway, then when I came back, I went through Barnes & Noble, looked at all the magazines, and none of them.
I want to go to Barnes & Noble. You can sit at tables there, can't you, and drink coffee and look at the books and stuff. I'd love to do that. We don't have anywhere here where you could do that. The only place you can sit down and look at a book, and definitely not with a coffee, is a library. I haven't bought a magazine in I don't know how long. I don't even know if I'd be interested in any of them.
Jumped out at me as far as the cover and the colors and all that stuff. But I did get this off of the, they have that, what do they call it? They call it it's basically the discount aisles. And it is good. It's, of course, Pilates for beginners. But I have worked with many trainers in my past. And
when? I think once you had a trainer. I remember you saying it in the old house, and it lasted all of 35 seconds. I swear, she's got another fucking... It's like I used to say to Jed about his mum. I swear, there's a whole other world up here, and the story is completely different. Because she tells a story about me turning my back on her in the hospital after Jed had his back surgery. And it's like, when? When did that happen?
I know how important it is to get the form right. Another thing that's very important to me is to really know what I'm doing, like what muscle exactly am I working, and to even think about that muscle when I'm doing it. Like I've started back on my arms again. And this...
I thought you did it all the time. And you're planking and whatever else you do at night.
is very good. And it's, it's got the mat Pilates and even like just something as simple as the scissors. And I want to get my core working again, butterfly stretch, rising swan. And I already know of a good, I just kept this in here. I already know of a good online Pilates person. I'll put her name down below if I can remember it. I think she's in my subscriptions. And so, yeah, I was excited about that. And I don't know if you can order it, but go look they also had a beautiful big encyclopedia of cats and encyclopedia of dogs. And when I was little, I have a book that just fell apart. I looked at it so much of dogs. So I know I'm not the only one that likes that. Okay, these are funny. I told Brooke, I've got 3 pair of sunglasses for you to take to your friends. I saw them on Pinterest, kept seeing them, and I fell for it. And I bought a box of 3. And in theory, they are exactly what I love, but they are even too big for me. I tried to wear 1 pair yesterday and I couldn't do it. They're even too big for me and they're not comfortable. See how they're still sitting on my cheeks.
Oh no, they sit on my cheeks. How very dare they?
I couldn't do it. They're even too big for me and they're not comfortable. See how they're still sitting on my cheeks no matter how far down my nose I put them. So, but they are really cool. I have to admit, you got a tortoiseshell, a black, and then my other ones must be in the car that I tried to wear yesterday. But we're going to try because sometimes I have found some good ones. I'll list below my favorite Amazon cheapies are the kind of the aviator style with the blue lenses. Okay, I will say I just went to go wash those off. The blurry ones came right off. The Maybelline stayed the longest. So, okay, we're still doing the white t-shirts. Thank you for all of your ideas and your favorite t-shirts. And I don't know, you never know about me. I might decide to do a white t-shirt. You know what I might do? A styling white t-shirts and then try on different ones. It's not fun to me just to compare because of course they're all different. We like different cuts and different sizes for different things. But anyway, I did order the Old Navy.
That looks like it's for a toddler. How tiny is she now?
Like little ribbed t-shirt. I'm a fan of Old Navy. I have Old Navy like in my heart because when my kids were young and I was pushing a stroller, a lot of times John would take us to Old Navy on the weekends and we'd blow it out. Like I would get every single thing I wanted, like all the skirts, and we would get the kids lots of stuff, and Gap,
See? When I was pushing the stroller, we'd go there and John would get me everything I wanted. Oh, and we'd get the kids something, yeah, them as well. Oh, she's such a good mama. Yeah, watch her face. That's all you need to do. Watch her eyes. Just in case you missed it, folks.
Take us to Old Navy on the weekends and we'd blow it out. Like I would get every single thing I wanted, like all the skirts, and we would get the kids lots of stuff, and Gap, how they had like all that good cottony stuff. So I'm a fan of Old Navy. And then I did get this t-shirt too, which is the vintage tee, and it's very popular. So we'll be trying that. And then on Amazon, I ordered this. I just live in those Zara halter tanks. And I had ordered, I think the Pumi tanks, or their bodysuits, the halter bodysuits. Anyway, the one I had ordered on Amazon, I didn't like it quite as much. It almost felt like hosiery. And so I ordered from this brand, designed in China. I don't even know what it is, of course. Oh, Mango Pop. Okay, that's a pretty common one.
Mango Pop! Ooh, what have you got? Oh, right. To cool you down.
No, I want you to try it.
Why? Hang on.
That one now.
Fingers crossed this is working, because I shut the computer and everything turned off. It's just turned on again, so I'm hoping that it's recording. We'll find out, won't we? Right, where are we? 37 to 52. Not long now. We can do this!
This feels good. It's almost like jersey. I mean, it still has stretch, but it feels like a nice, remember back in the day when you were about to go to dance and you had your leotard on? That's kind of how it feels. And it's double ply. So I'll try that for us. And then Gap, I got their vintage white tee. It would be hard to think that there would be a big difference in the Old Navy and the Gap. Made in Vietnam, made in India. But here, gosh, like right off the bat, this one feels better than the Gap. But another thing I'm going to do is before I even wear them, I'm going to wash and dry them and see, because
Really? Are you going to wash and dry them before you wear them? Why are you doing that, Lisa? Did she pull a face at India?
gosh, like right off the bat.
I did tell her. Is she flipping me off? To you and all, love. What was it? Jonathan. Jed's younger brother when he was little. And in the buggy. I was going around town going, same to thee. Same to thee. Sorry.
Gap, made in Vietnam, made in India. But here, gosh, like right off the bat, this one feels better than the Gap. But another thing I'm going to do is before I even wear them, I'm going to wash and dry them and see, because to me, that's all part of it. And then this t-shirt, this might be the most famous white tee other than the Row. The Cause white tee.
Who the fuck's that for? It's tiny.
Let me see the exact name of it. Organic cotton, does it say? But it's known for, being able to dress up. It's black bra friendly and all the things. So we will be trying those.
Will
There's
we?
that. And then my editor he's like part of my family. He's in my family business. And he's been with me for, going on 2 years now. And when he saw me announcing the lipsticks, he was like, oh my gosh, Lisa, you did such a good job. I'm so proud of you. Just wow, all this kind of stuff when he was editing that video. And so he said, I want to send you a little something. And I think this is the coolest gift. I think this, especially for a man, and he is the full-on masculine energy man, I think this was so thoughtful. Not only did he send me a very nice card, he went to Walmart and got that pillow for me. Isn't she pretty? She's cool. This is a cool pillow.
That's a cool bloke. He listened. He remembered what she liked. He knew she was upset because she couldn't get it, and he got it for her. That's cool. He sounds like a cool dude.
Brooke brought it upstairs, and I was like, I know, wasn't that nice? He went to Walmart and got it for me. She says, oh my God, it looks like it came from Anthropologie. It is so cool. Queen of Hearts. She's got her stylish shades on. She is a vibe. The red and pink. I love it. I even love the shape of it and the just cube style. So thank you. I've already thanked him, but I wanted to show it to you guys and just share that with you. Okay, I did get this in my Amazon too. Oh, I left it out here. Okay, I haven't swatched or tried this yet, but this is the Natasha Denona. I think this is just part of their whole big eye sculpt palette, and I have it, but I do love these for travel rather than a great big palette. And sometimes it's good to have less to choose from. So I did get the Cool Eye Sculpt palette. I won't regret that. I already know. Okay, PJs. It's one of my favorite things. When I was in LA for the YouTube conference, remember I went to that Nordstrom that was right there in the midst of that beautiful outdoor mall that I will go back to again. I loved it there so much. What was it called? You guys probably know. And I was going through that Nordstrom. I even had lunch there on the balcony. And I was going to get a pair of socks. And I went through the section that had their brand pajamas. And when I looked at them, I was like, gosh, they're nice. And then I looked at the, I always want to say ingredients.
Oh my God, they're nice. Normal people wear nice pajamas. Who knew?
But what they're made of. And they are also made of tinsel and whatever the stretchy, let's see. The point I'm trying to make here is they're made out of the same two things that the Eberge are made of, but they're less expensive. So let's see, 91 tinsel, 9% spandex. So I looked it up this morning just to tell you the difference. The Eberge are 95% tinsel and I think 5% spandex.
It always sounds like she's saying tinsel. Why would you wear tinsel pajamas?
So a little less, just a little bit of a difference. And I love the Valentine's ones, and they say that they run true to size. I'll put pictures in here of me wearing them last night. I washed them and put not the signature scent.
Why is she making a point of saying I washed them now?
But the more nighttime sleepy, a little splash of the detergent, not the signature one. I'll put it down below. It's the fancy one, the fancy detergent, and it smells so good. I did sleep in these last night. I
bet she doesn't use a fancy detergent for the boys though, does she?
noticed is for my type of fit, what I like, I would size up to the medium. It's not that these don't fit, you'll see, but I like just hanging on me. But I think they're going to be lighter and cooler than the Eberge or the Skims or the Airy if you run hot at night, and if you don't like the bulk. Like a lot of mine will have like a cuff or something at the end. These are very slimline. So I do really like them, but they're, really simple. But I do really like them.
Just like you.
You can tell how soft they are. Like a baby could sleep in those. Okay, you guys, this goes back. And if you've been here with me the whole time, you're going to remember these. And this was a good moment when I got these shoes today, or this week. Look at these. Remember the Reef Mick Fannings? In my mommy days in the summer, I wore these with every dress, every skirt, and they were...
Why should we remember that? All I remember is you going on about fucking Havianas.
black. They were black and white. Because back then they didn't really have a bunch of different colors and styles because they weren't as popular. John still wears these to this day. I think my parents got Brooke's boyfriend a pair too last Christmas. But what made them famous is it has the beer bottle opener on the bottom. And John does in fact use that when we're at the pool. But they have these special...
How fucking unhygienic is that? Walking around in a pair of flip-flops and taking them off to open a bottle that you're going to drink out of.
Edition pink ones. They are so comfortable. So comfortable. And I'm just super excited. I will be wearing these a lot, especially with all my pink dresses or even with a black dress or any type of dress, skirt, any outfit that will go with these. I will probably be wearing them, and to the pool and to the beach.
Really? You need to put them up on your chest of drawers, or chester drawers as you call them, to take pictures, really?
Because I'm not going to wear like tikis. I will wear Havaianas, but anyway, just fabulous. And I think the shade of pink could not be better. It is so, and I look tone on tone, they did it just right. I love them. Such a good, and they're probably
on
going to
the
sell
table.
out.
On the table. At least she hasn't, but she has, because there's a picture of her with her foot in it. So she has worn them and she's put them on the table.
Okay, yay, I've got good stuff here. Brooke had to laugh at me. I have this, let me go get it. Okay, this is one of those Chanel send it out to their clients free little magazine thing that I love. And I got this a long time ago, so it's from 2022, if that tells you anything, that I did not get over it. And I always would just set these beside my bed and use it as a coaster. Well, evidently, we had a little mishap here, which can happen. And I have never gotten over it. Every time I see this in my drawer, I'm like, why did I have to mess this one up? So I was on eBay and I bought this one for $20 because I want it.
I want it. Hear how she says that? These are the little things, people, that you're not listening to. You have to listen to her and you will hear the real Lisa.
I see this in my drawer. I'm like, why did I have to mess this one up? So I was on eBay and I bought this one for $20 because I want it. I want it to put
I
out
want it.
somewhere because that to me is such a vibe. I love it. I love everything about it. The whole, let me see something else in here I saw that is so
Maybe don't use it as a coaster and have a proper coaster. And maybe if it's on your bedside table, you don't know what you're doing when you're asleep, have something with a lid on so if you hit it, it doesn't spill on your expensive free magazine.
cool. I can't even remember. I'm really not loving the new Chanel, the new design, the new whatever he is, the new Matthew whatever. I mean, you know, I know everybody likes different things, but like, I'm disappointed. I'm a Karl Lagerfeld Chanel girl. Oh my gosh, look. Just the pink bag. I want pink. I want pearls. I want the chain.
I want.
Matthew whatever. I mean, you know, I know everybody likes different things, but like, I'm disappointed. I'm a Karl Lagerfeld Chanel girl. Oh my gosh, look. Just the pink bag. I want pink. I want pearls. I want the chain. I want all the things that Chanel is known for. I don't want a new Chanel, but I know some people do. I mean, look at that. How pretty is that? It is just, I love it. So that is something. So if you want to get those for any reason, if you're crazy like me, then you can go look on eBay. How cool too for people to even think of that. Brooke said, yeah, they'll sell anything. They'll sell free gifts. They'll sell anything. Look at these. Okay, I just took off my Christmas sheets because it was hard to take them off. I love them so much. Then I just put on the white ones. I think they're actually from Quince. They're not the linen. The linen I'll save for the summer, but I saw these on Anthropologie, and look, it's little fragrance bottles in these
Cute.
jewel tone colors. And they are, of course, 100% cotton because that's all I get because I don't want to be hot. But I think they're 100% organic cotton. I think they say sateen or something, cotton printed, but they're just so pretty. I mean, what does that remind me of? Something old school, like Estee Lauder Youth Dew or something like that. Just so pretty. And I just thought they were so happy. And I'm feeling like this is a spring thing. Like maybe March, you know, to bring in the spring. I might put these on. They're kind of...
Really? It's not a fucking month of the year for sheets. If you want to put pretty sheets on your bed, put them fucking on. Oh, I'll have to wait till March to put my Youth Dew on the bed. Why? First thing I thought of actually was Estee Lauder Youth Dew. That's what my mum's signature scent. Why? Why do you have to wait till March? That makes no sense.
Kind of, wow. And I mean, look at that. I used to have one of those. I wonder what happened to it. Just love it. Okay, so remember last week I told you that I had ordered this dress from Amazon. It's one of...
Oh, she's starting to look like a fucking skeleton, isn't she?
my favorite brands or lines on Amazon, and that is key. Once you take a chance and you order something and you like it, keep that brand in mind. And this is from the brand that we love, Pretty Garden. And so I got it to see how it compared to the Anthropologie, and I love it. I mean, it's not the same. It's just another polka dot dress with long sleeves, but I think it's equal to me as far as the look goes. And so I just, again, am putting it with my Tiki Boyfriend flip-flops, which are a little bit more padded and soft than the typical Tikis. And then it does have the side little slits so you can walk. In all these dresses, when I do the B-roll and I put it in here, you'll see, because I'm not into Morticia. There are some dresses I have to literally lift like that so I can get a good walk. This isn't like that. Has the sheer sleeve, beautiful, love it. Okay, and then I ordered this one from a different brand, and I like this one okay, but this one is more forgiving for sure. It's honestly, I think I could have worn it in an extra small. All these are small. Just let me know what you think, because I did try it on for you yesterday, even though it's been so cold here.
Really?
And the color is beautiful. But also think of these as kind of like layers. Like you could wear these now with boots and a big coat and it would look good. And then this one was like hubba hubba. This was a knockout date night, just make your husband.
You don't have date night though, do you?
been speechless type dress. At first I thought, oh, I should have sized up to a small, but I talked to Brooke about it when I had it on. I don't think it would be the same dress in a medium. It is just so pretty and figure flattering, and I love it. It is very, very sexy. It's the double layer with the sheer on the outside, and it must have a, yeah, I was gonna say it must have a slit because it also was easy to walk in. Does it? Okay, well, if it doesn't, it was full enough. Yeah, it doesn't, but it was full enough that I did not feel like Morticia when I wore this. Okay, so I did get those, and then I'm gonna save the rest of my Zara order because I want to steam it. I don't like showing wrinkly clothes, and Brooke hadn't had a chance. Those, and then I'm gonna save the rest of my Zara order because I want to steam it. I don't like showing wrinkly clothes, and Brooke hadn't had a chance. I just got this late yesterday afternoon. Matter of fact, I think she might have been gone. This, okay, I know I buy the same jacket over and over again, but the Walmart one is sold out, and I want everyone to have something like this. This is from Zara. It wasn't expensive, and it's a little different because it's a little bit more of a bomber style. Look how
It
cute
wasn't
this is.
expensive.
Fabulous. I mean, fuzzy, fabulous, wonderful. I did size up to a medium because I want to be able to wear something underneath it, and I just like a bigger fit. Yeah, medium.
I want to be able to wear something underneath it. I would fucking hope people were wearing something under their coats. You can get arrested for going around in a coat and nothing else, you know.
Lined, and it has like this faux leather. So cool. And then this is not faux leather. This is that blazer that I showed you last week from Revolve, and I wore it this week. Look how in one wear, how good it's getting. That is the sign of a good leather jacket and good leather. When it gets softer and softer as you wear it. I knew when I put it on, I mean, it's just good. Okay, but I had to report back because I know this jacket is expensive and it's an investment. So I wanted to report back, but it is, like, if I had to say, let's do a list. I might start working on that. One thing that you can add to an outfit to give it instant cool style. Like, cool is a little different than chic. To me, cool is, what are we thinking of here? Are we thinking about James Dean? Like, cool. Kate Moss is a leather blazer. A leather jacket anyway, but a leather blazer for sure. Okay, let me get back over here. I think that's it, you guys. I think that I have covered it all. I've got on these earrings. You guys, they're amazing. Look how good they hang. They're not too heavy. They're cool. And I have some good earrings, good shoes, good everything. You know what inspired me to place that H&M order is, it wasn't an email. I was watching a video and I thought, I think I've seen that on H&M. And I started out, I was gonna make a collage of things I thought you guys would like. And there was so much stuff, I ended up just doing a big order. So it wasn't like I thought, oh, I'm gonna go look on H&M and see what they have. It was just so good. Now, we know how H&M is. I told John, I said, I think it was 50 pieces. If we get 10, 15 pieces out of that are phenomenal, that's gonna be that's good. So I ordered, I think there's like 3 pair of leopard shoes in there because
Yes.
I wanted to see, how they all were. So it's gonna be a good one. It is. And okay, my Dean Davidson ring that I love, Cajun shrimp, and that is it. So thank you again. I love you all. You just humble me, flatter me. You make me so grateful, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.
Oops, what happened there? Let's go back and see the pussycat and the boxes.
Okay, before I get into any cool
Oops, that was quick.
shrimp, and that is it. So thank you again. I love you all. You just humble me, flatter me. You make me so grateful, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.
See how quick she went, you, humble me, whatever. So they're just basic boxes. There's nothing exciting about the boxes. Pussycat. So poor Will sat on the floor probably in John's office making boxes, and John's printing labels and they're packing lipsticks. And she might buy them lunch. Oh, she's such a good mama. Anyway, we got to the end, folks, and if you got here with me, congratulations, and I will see you in the next one.